What's up, gamers? Old School Fool, and I'm back from Evo. Pretty intense action, and of course, I don't know if you guys got to see it at the show, but I was debuting this cool new product, and it's great because it's like Frosted Flakes. They're great. Actually, it's not Frosted Flakes, and then you can't eat this. So, however, it's a really, really cool new product. I don't know if you guys had seen it at the show, but I'm going to show you guys now. Basically, it's called the Gaems. Gaems spelled G-A-E-M-S. It's kind of weird. I don't know, maybe it's Greek. Either way, it's pretty cool. It's a 15.5-inch portable video gaming unit. So it's basically a screen, a carrying case. It's an all-in-one like pop and drop scenario. Literally, you can kind of take this on the road with you. And I was actually using one of these in my hotel room while I was practicing for some money matches. Didn't practice enough, obviously, but however, it is pretty cool. It's called the G155 mobile gaming environment, and it's an HD. So you're probably wondering, well, what's the G for? Well, it's for the games. So let's see what else we can do with this bad boy, other than, obviously look at the outside of the box. The box is pretty big. It is designed for 3 different systems. For PlayStation 3 Slim, for Xbox 360 Original, and Xbox 360 Slim. Now, you can use it for the original PS3, however, it doesn't fit as nicely as you'd want it to. So, but it still works, so that's what counts. Alright, so we're going to take this bad boy, and this unit actually doesn't really come with anything outside of what you see here, this huge box. This actual hard plastic case with a power supply. So it's pretty simple. I'm actually going to de-virginize this bad boy, and I'm going to show you guys this clasp. It's pretty nice. And here we are. We actually have the film on it. This is a brand newbie in here. And I'm going to take these bad boys off for you guys, just for you at home, so you guys can see how clean it is. Now, when the unit starts out, that's my unboxing. Actually, it's an unwrapping, if you will. So, if you take a look at it, the actual HDMI port is in the front. Okay, everything you need here is in the front. Now, it's a kind of a cool portable unit here. It folds right out to the 15.5. And now, mind you, I'm going to tell you guys the price later on, but this is a great deal for what it's worth right now. Okay, so you have the HDMI, it's the only input you have. Okay, there are no outputs. It's a pretty compact unit. So you do have the input here. It's only HDMI only, so you're going to have to get a cord. This one's a little on the long side because that's all we had to show. But if you get like a nice small 1-foot cord, it packs it even nicer. Okay, so we have the power button, the power supply that connects in the front of it. You have 2 headphone jacks, so if you guys don't want to listen to the sound, you can totally bump it in your headphones. So if you have a pair of Tritons or a pair of Turtle Beaches, you can definitely hear everything just pounding through the system on 2 separate channels there. Okay, it does have its own volume. I'll show you guys the volume in a second. And of course, it also has the brightness. So if it's not bright enough for you, depending on the light situation, it definitely is adjustable. Okay, and then of course we have it. It actually has a menu, so you have your own contrast, saturation. I mean, you can kind of customize to. I mean, it's a limited customization, but once again, this is a total portable unit. It has stereo sound, has HD capability, has 720p. It's not 1080i, 1080p, but let me just tell you something. It's pretty clean for what it is. All right. I mean, seriously, we're going to even test it with some fighting titles. We try it with vanilla, and so let's take a look here. And you have two pouches that are Velcro down. You can either use this for extra space, put some snacks or some chips or some whatever. I suggest not putting any drinks in here, but you can use them to store your controllers, your wires. They also come in really nicely in here. So now, see, you can either or take them or leave them on the other. So we control the controllers and accessories and the wires. All right. So we're gonna turn the screen off for a second. Now, when it comes on, it actually has its own little logo screen. So you see the big G for greatness. G for greatness. Okay. And let's take a look. Now, I haven't tried it. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be trying with Street Fighter to see if there's any type of latency for you guys fighting gamers out there. But I was playing it with Soul Calibur, some old school stuff. I actually have it, the Dreamcast up to this. So I had it converted, of course, but it definitely was possible. So, come with the splitters. So, let's pop this bad boy in. Let's quit. Now, if you listen to the, I'm going to put the sound up. So you can see it's at 720p. Automatically, it starts out at 480. So you have to go into, when it detects for the PS3 or the unit for the first time, it's going to detect at the lowest settings possible, and then you're going to have to set the settings on the unit, the output to the screen, so it detects at 720. So let's take a look here. I'm going to run that. I'm going to shut the lights off on you guys right now to kind of see like the actual vibrance of the screen when you're on the go. So let's take a look. Lights out. And the nice thing is kind of cool in the dark because if you notice it, you can actually see like all the buttons have their own LEDs behind them. I love this song.
Street Fighter 4.
It's a little tinny sound-wise, but
As the search is raised on the world's most exciting fighting tournament, who will tackle the fight card is filled in, and which of these warriors will prove their strength to the world?
and let's see if there's any real latency. I personally don't think there will be. Somebody always has to
And
play
the
about
battle
something.
begins! Fight!
Alright gamers, so there you have it. That's the Gaems G155 mobile gaming environment. As you can see, really close up, once again, you have everything here you need for, for on-the-go play. I mean, honestly, you could probably pop up like 12 of these bad boys and kind of start your own mini tournament in a random warehouse somewhere. It's pretty cool stuff. The price right now, it is $299. Yes, it's $299. Now, like I was saying before, for the price, you're getting an actual, you get an actual case, a carrying unit, organizational unit, and the fact you're getting a nice HD monitor. $299 is not so bad. So you definitely want to check it out, guys. Once again, you guys can go to doscheap.com to pick up the new Gaems G155 mobile gaming unit. I'd love to hear you guys' reviews on it. Like I said before, we have used it on the Xbox 360 Slim and the PS3. I have seen pictures of people using it in the regular 360 and the regular PS3. Once again, we haven't tested it out, but I don't really think it's going to be much of a big deal because it's standard HDMI. Alright gamers, once again, thanks so much for watching, and tune to us next time for the newest and coolest in video games and tech. Guys.